Hey everybody, it's Wrench. It's 2 days before Halloween and I decided to make a costume. And my costume is going to be of a little pilot flying in the Jetson One. That's a little quadrotor helicopter. It's actually for sale now. They've delivered their first one this week. And so I've been looking at them on the internet and trying to get an idea of the shape of the frame and trying to make the frame out of PVC pipe. I've got a heat gun and I've got a cutting knife, and well, I'm just going to show you what I got here. So this is what I'm doing here. I've cut these. These are 18-inch, and these are, I think, 22. And so the only I'm using just a $19 paint gun. Paint stripper heat gun, and I keep the heater on it. I usually count to about 60 while I'm going around, and then I try and bend it. I'm going to work on bending these next here. So that's what I'm doing. We'll see if we can get a look at it when I get a little further. We should mention I started with a whole jug of this 20-pack of these T-fittings. And, there's just T-fittings lots of places. And then I just have the two 90-degree elbows in the corners. It's 14 inches wide on top and 18 inches wide there and 18 inches wide back here. So this is how I heat it to bend. I'm usually counting down when I'm doing this, but since I'm talking to you, it's hard. It usually takes between 60 and 100 seconds before it's wiggly. Okay, so I've got this one to a point where I think it's about the right shape, and I've stuck it in the bottom hole, and I'm going to try to get it just a little smoother so it has a smooth curve. If I hit the odd parts right here, I think it'll cause it to smooth out. So that's the very rear of the vehicle down there in the bottom on the right, and this is what you would see toward where my butt will be and where the seat will be. So this arch here that I bent into that one, I'm going to bend into the other one. That's the part that goes over my head. So when I make one bend and I feel like I've got it right, I'm going to lay it on top of the other bend and copy them. And then where my hand is, I'm going to cut it off shorter so it'll match the existing part. There's my frame so far. It's getting pretty close. So now I have the frame all bent. Everything's put together the way I think it should be. And so the next step is to I drill these holes with this drill bit that, can I read the number? I don't know if I can. It's about 1/8. And then I'm putting in these screws. I'm using a self-tapping screw, even though I've already drilled the hole. But that holds it together when I'm like that. Well, it's midnight. My alarm goes off at 5:30, but I have it all put together. I have the whole frame made. It's been about 4 hours. Okay, so I'm getting ready to paint it, but I've written the length on all the items, so I'll just go over it with you for you. There's a 14 there. There's a 41 there. That's 47.5. These long ones on the front are 43.5. There's my dinosaur. 14 and looks like I wrote 14.5. That can't be right. Oh, that's 9.5 upside down. And these are both 16. The back one I ended up narrowing clear down to 8. And then there's a 15.5 here. So, and then the only one I think I haven't showed you is this one here, and I guess I forgot to write on it. So I'll get that in a second. Okay, so there it is all painted. That's just one can of spray paint. So I found these PC fans, and I'm going to go ahead and try to fasten something like a paint stick on top to be a propeller, but only 2 of the screws are going to go into the tube. So I'm going to grind off the top so I can reach to all the way in. So here I am fastening these PC fans to the carbon fiber bar, and what I have is some very long number 6 screws, 3 inches long, and I'm just tightening them on the back, so that's what it looks like. So I've got 4 computer fans on the corners now, and my carbon fiber is really looking bad. I don't know if I want to keep it or tear it off. But so with the computer fans, I've taken a little piece of door skin, and I'm going to probably screw it to the blades. I think that's the best way. So I fastened the propellers to the fans. I just used thick washers and 5-minute epoxy. It's not ideal. They're not going to be spinning because I don't have time for that. So I also put some of the fascia on the front. This is sort of what a Jetson looks like. It's not really. And now I'm doing the straps that's going to hold me up. I'm just using standard Gorilla Tape, and I'm going around the things. I hope I have the length right. It's going to be tough. Okay, so I went and got a pair of shoes that really don't fit me, and I've taped them up here. I put pool noodles in, and I've squirted great stuff, expanding foam, in along with the pool noodles, and that's going to expand, and I'm going to go to bed. I put my joystick here on the side so I can control it. Let's see what else. The shoes are taped to the wacky noodles that are in the legs, so I don't think the shoes are going to go anywhere. I've gone ahead and ruined the pants, but the shoes would still be usable even though they're kind of small for me. I printed these off at work from the Jetson logo, and there's another one up here. So here I am at work, and I'm wiring the fans in. Got an on and off switch right there. And I've added a tail light that I had at work. So I'm going to wire them all in, and I'm going to put them on 9 volts. Okay, so here it is in the bed of my truck, and I've wired up the switch, and there's my propellers going. They're vibrating a lot. It'll be okay. I'm going to wear this trash bag around my legs, and I'm taping these bolts into the edge to keep it on the ground. Here's the shirt I'm going to wear. I've cut out the back like a flap, so it'll be able to be put onto the legs that are in the motorcycle.